What happens when a computer can think just like you? Or what happens when a computer can think better than you when super artificial intelligence emerges? Well, if both Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking are afraid of something, should we be too? The Avengers, for one, do not welcome our robot overlords. In Age of Ultron, Tony Stark accidentally creates a super intelligent AI that considers itself superior to human beings, which of course warrants their destruction. Ultron, as the AI is known, is self-aware, self-improving, and psychotic. This scenario certainly sounds scary, but let's start from the bottom and work our way up to the top of evaluating this robo-apocalypse. Not all artificial intelligence is that intelligent. You probably interact with one form of artificial intelligence every day. You probably have weak or narrow AI in your pocket. If you have a voice recognition app on your smartphone, for example, you have weak or narrow AI that is focused on one task or a narrow set of tasks. But the weak AI in something like Siri is unlikely to take over the planet like Ultron. Siri, take over the planet.
That may be beyond my abilities at the moment.
See? Totally fine at the moment. What do you mean at the moment? Even something like IBM's Watson, which has bested human players at Jeopardy, is still a form of weak AI, even though it can pull answers to complicated questions from mountains of data in seconds. It is still not self-aware, and it cannot perform any functions other than those it was programmed for. But this doesn't mean that weak AI can't be dangerous. Weak AI may only be able to perform a narrow range of tasks, but it can still outperform any human at the tasks that it does perform. Think of a weak AI, just some lines of code that was programmed specifically to infiltrate other systems and to overload electrical circuits. Before we even knew what was happening, the AI would spread like a virus and leave sizzled circuits in its wake before we even knew what it was. In other words, in the wrong hands, even weak AI can be a problem, but the next step up from weak AI is even worse. Have you ever heard of the Singularity? In 1958, mathematician John von Neumann coined the term to describe exponential technological advancement to a point where human life as we know it would cease to exist. It would get to a point where we have no idea what would happen, like the physics at the infinitesimal end of a black hole. Many futurists and thinkers like Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking are worried that strong AI that can think like us and opposed to weak AI, is what will bring us to the singularity, and soon. When a machine can fully emulate all aspects of human thought, the worry is that it will become sentient or self-aware and then infinitely self-improving. From there, humans would no longer be the most intelligent things on the planet, and this super intelligence may decide that humans aren't that useful to keep around, like Ultron does. Of course, while there are many experts who fear the singularity, none of them knows when it is coming. Ray Kurzweil, perhaps the most visible of these experts, thinks that 2045 is the date when Skynet finally becomes self-aware. And many AI researchers think that this is going to happen at least within the next century, but as early as 2 to 3 decades from now. But it's not all bad news. There's no good reason to think that our ability to create AI won't be matched by our ability to create AI to keep that in check. We might even create an AI that specifically controls possible rogue AIs like Ultron. The vision? Anyone? Why? Because science. Avengers, assemble! Want more science? Check out my last video on the secret to Captain America's strength. Subscribe to Nerdist for more videos. If you want Because Science 2 days earlier than anyone else, go to Vessel at vessel.com/Nerdist and sign up. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, hit me up in the comments section below. Thanks.